Hello, my name is Mike, and welcome back to The Witcher 3. We're still trying to find Ciri. The point of the game is to try and find Ciri, and she is somewhere in this big world. I don't know where she is. But I was hoping Dandelion would be able to point me in the right direction. Problem is, he's gone missing too. And it doesn't seem like it's a big deal, but I kind of feel like it might be a big deal. So we're going to try and find him, try and track him down. He's been known to frequent the houses of a couple of ladies, 5 ladies, so we're going to go talk to these 5 ladies and see if any of them have any leads on where he is.
I will get you every last copper, with interest. Give me a week, please.
Horson's no banker. He's an honest man. You pay on time, you get protection. You don't pay...
Help!
What you hollering for, stupid wench? What are you hoping for? A knight in shining armour?
Close enough.
Keep out of this, greyhead, not your concern.
Seems like I've stumbled into something not very friendly. Vespula. Oh, this is one of the 5 people I'm supposed to be talking to. Vespula's... I don't know if I can promise that I'm her new protection, seeing as how I kind of wander around. I could... Yeah, it's not an intimidate option. I don't think I want to do that. I'll just pay what she owes. I think I got 200 gold, orens, whatever the currency is.
Take this coin and leave.
That ain't how it works. Vespula's to pay or be taught a lesson.
Already given her a verbal reprimand. Now go, before I teach you a lesson.
Come on. Gold's gold.
I'm glad everything worked out.
Thank you. Oh, thank you. To think there are men who'll help a stranger out of the kindness of their hearts.
Not entirely out of kindness, and you're not entirely a stranger.
What are you... Oh, I know you. You're that witcher took Dandelion out whoring. Gerald, right?
I don't remember whoring with Dandelion. Please, elaborate on that.
You say I took Dandelion out whoring.
So he said. Claimed I was his one and only. But he fell in with the wrong folk. You and that dwarf who always looks like a cow licked him. Said you two were a bad example. Wine, women.
Song. He picked that habit up from us too? Gotta have a word with him. Where could Dandelion be?
Probably out whoring. That horse pheasant. That lying scoundrel.
Ouch. What did he do to get your goat?
Same thing as ever. Prize bullshitter came back saying it was till death do we part this time. And no more than a week passed before I spotted him in Harbourside, strolling with some trollop on his arm. 'Twas the last straw. All those questions about the washerwomen at the bathhouse, then this. I beat him black and blue and threw him out on his ear.
Sounds harsh, but probably not undeserved. Who was he with in Harbourside?
This woman he was with in the harbor. Who was she?
Claimed she was his niece from Kovir. Ha! Horvir, more likely.
Nice.
Corset
Nice
so
one.
tight her eyes were popping out her head. He's too come to think of it. An artist or a whore. Doesn't much matter as they're one in the same.
When I find Dandelion, anything I should tell him?
No. I mean, tell him he's a two-faced snake, but it would be nice if he dropped by.
There you go. There you go. Alright, thank you, Vespula. Wooed by Dandelion's charismatic charms, it would seem. Okay, that's 1 down and 4 to go.
Welcome. Do come in.
I don't need your invitation. I barge in wherever I please. Also, your name is Elihal. I'm here to talk to you. I was expecting a woman. This is an odd surprise. How are you?
I'm a friend of Dandelion's, looking for Elihal.
You've come to the right spot. How might I be of service? Need something shortened? Patch your trousers, darn your socks?
You Elihal?
Yes. Now pick your jaw up off the floor.
Sorry, I thought Elihal was one of Dandelion's girlfriends.
Oh, so it's that. Wait here.
Why am I waiting here? I'm immediately suspicious. It wouldn't surprise me if Dandelion was playing both sides of the field, but...
Any better?
So you're...
I see.
Elihal.
A pleasure.
Did you and Dandelion...
No, don't.
How did you two meet?
I met him one night in a tavern. He was blind drunk.
I kinda don't want to know the rest, but Yes, I'm actually... My interest has been piqued. Do go on.
What happened?
What do you
Looks
think?
like The Witcher is
You spoke?
disappointed I chose that option.
That's it.
I'm not sure what you're getting at, but I should make one thing clear. Men don't interest me. Told him that as well. Luckily, Dandelion's an open-minded fellow. We had a lovely evening. He became a loyal customer afterwards.
I suppose I shouldn't intrude any further into your personal matters. Why do you dress that way? He probably just enjoys the breeze. What did you and Dandelion talk about? Where did you last see Dandelion, and what did you talk about? These seem to be pertinent questions to ask.
Dandelion visit your shop often?
I tried many times to talk him into a decent doublet. Sadly, he'd only come in to get a button reaffixed or a hole patched.
When'd you last see him?
Some time ago. He brought in one of Zoltan's jerkins, insisted I sew on an extra pocket. Odd as requests go, I had the distinct feeling he'd actually come to talk.
And what, pray tell, did you discuss?
What did you and Dandelion talk about? He asked about anything in particular?
Let me think. Had an ordinary chat, really. Although, indeed, he did keep asking about Kalkstein. If
I
Dandelion
remember
and I
him.
hadn't laid our cards on the table at the start, I might have suspected he had a history with the alchemist. He spoke like a lovesick beau. In fact, he desperately wished to meet with him.
Thanks for your help, and nice to meet you.
I can help with much more. If you need new trousers or a vest, you know where to find me.
I always enjoy a colorful character. Ellie Hall the seamstress, or seam person. Alright. I don't know, do I need any pockets added? No, I keep switching out my armor every time I find something that's a little bit stronger. So, I might come back, Ellie Hall. But for now, I'm gonna find 3 more people.
Won't let them boss you around, eh? White-haired one.
Damn straight, no one gets the best of me. Now, where's Marabella? What's happening now? Bit of an hey, got a thug ambush, huh?
Geralt of Rivia, Witcher. White Wolf, they call you?
I'm sorry, you must be
You
mistaken.
stand accused of offending religious sentiment. We've orders to take you in for interrogation. Surrender your weapons.
I will sunder your head from your body.
Told you we wouldn't fool him. Well, you're due a beating. It will just be more of a challenge.
Remember the preacher who spoke of witches and witchers? A man you humiliated before his faithful. He
No,
asked that we administer a sacrament on his behalf. Your last rites.
I honestly don't remember. Was that the guy from the fiery torch rose something or other? Flaming... I've forgotten already. That's been so long. Yes. Scatter, good townsfolk. I don't want you to be involved in this fight. I'm probably going to do a lot of bloodshed. I have accidentally consumed a cat potion because I forgot the controls. But it's fine. Everything's fine. Just put this last quote-unquote guard down, and then we'll be done. Whoa! I have just bisected that one. Okay, then. Let me just wait for this cat potion to wear off. Oh, God, it's blinding out here.
Right.
Someone turn down the sun! Barber. There's a barber here, huh? I don't know if I need a haircut, but sure, I'll stop on in, see what my options are. Hey, my hair's getting a little long.
Looking for a barber? Well, you found one. Welcome. I'll plough shave the gentleman's noggin for half price.
Give me a haircut. As long as your hands aren't too shaky.
It would be pretty funny if he did actually just kind of mess up my hair because he's so drunk. I'd like a new haircut, please. Shaved on sides, short on top, and a ponytail. That sounds about right. Don't know if I need a ponytail, but yeah, that seems about right. There we go. I like that a lot better.
This is not what I wanted.
What do you mean, not what you wanted? Are you cut and coiffed? You are. And even can be, I'd say.
I can't really see, but I do like that hairstyle. It does seem exactly what I asked for. I don't know what Geralt's getting all bent out of shape about. Thank you.
Thanks a bunch.
No, it looks fine. I mean, I'm not sure. It's fine. I don't know what Geralt's complaining about. Haircut's fine. I'd ask him to trim my beard, because my beard is getting really long. but honestly, I don't think I want him anywhere near me with a knife, so I'm just gonna leave. Hello, hello, pardon me, children. Is one of you the one I'm looking for? If so, Dandelion has some explaining to do.
Excuse me. I'm looking for Marabella.
I am she. Wait outside. Class is in session.
I apologize for interrupting. I don't know if Dandelion's... I'm gonna be insistent. I need to talk to you. This involves a missing person, and time might be of the essence.
Sorry, can't wait. Hear about Dandelion. I'm Geralt, and I'm...
Geralt? I know you.
Do you?
If you're eager to join in the lesson, you're welcome to. Children, sadly the Ratcatcher has a fever today, but in his stead, we're honoured to welcome a Witcher, who will now tell us about his trade.
But...
Yeah! This is grand! You shan't disappoint them, will you?
I suppose I can weave a tale. Inspire them to grow up and become witchers themselves.
So, who would like to ask the first question?
Me! What's it mean that witches are lecturers?
It means we have sex with women. We treat them like trading cards. And that is 100% true, because we do. But you don't know what sex is, so, I'll tell you in a few years.
Is it true witches kill kings?
Yes, I met a witcher who killed a king, but I myself have never killed a king. I did assist in the assassination of one, but believe me, he totally deserved it.
A man cursed who's turned into a monster a witcher might have to kill, even if he's a king.
So King Foltest was a monster?
Oh, yes.
What's it like to cut off someone's head? Can you show us how to cut off a head? Can we try your potions?
Enough! That is all for today. Gather your things and I shall see you in the morning.
Yeah!
Bid farewell to Master Geralt.
It's great you came. Oh, I'd have rather had the Ratcatcher.
Sorry your teacher didn't let me show you how to slit someone's throat. I totally would have showed it to you, though.
So please do tell me, why are you here?
I thought I could teach these kids how to become assassins. You can never have enough assassins in the world. But I suppose I'm looking for a Dandelion.
I know you saw Dandelion recently.
Oh yes, longest afternoon of my life.
You read his poems?
No, we perused the illustrated guide to fungi.
Maybe... No. Won't even try to guess why he wanted to do that.
Mold. That was his interest.
Mold, you say?
When his hand abandoned my knee to point at a figure of penicillium, I knew the fire between us had died. Permanently.
I'm sorry to hear that. He did write a poem about you.
Found a poem Dandelion wrote about you. Portrayed you as an unusually talented individual.
Really? Did he mention my poetry?
I don't recall. I didn't read his poem.
Horses have always fascinated me. I've always longed to extol their noble beauty. Did you see any of my work at Dandelion's? Mere exercises, true, but I'd be curious to know what you thought of them.
He probably had that poem tucked into his boot for safekeeping. He probably keeps it with him. Keeps you close to his heart. Or ankle. Whatever. Where have you seen him?
See Dandelion after the fungus incident?
No. I even considered granting him another chance. His heart of hearts is pure gold. He simply needs a bit more discipline in his life. But he never came back to see me.
Okay, so Dandelion was interested in mold, talking to this horse lady, and he was seen with some woman from the riverside, from Horville, or whatever that other woman said. Let's see, 2 more clues we could follow up on.
This Baronet's La Vallette's villa.
Shouldn't interest you. The Baroness don't mingle with just anyone.
Don't worry. I'm here to see your chambermaid, Molly.
Out of the way. Baroness is riding out. Be gone.
Greetings, Witcher. Must admit it's curious to see you here. I don't quite believe in coincidences.
Geralt of Rivia, slayer of monsters, and my son.
You're right, General. My visit's no accident. I'm looking for someone.
There's no one here who wishes to see you. Captain, this man is not to enter. Forgive me, Morvran, but I've lost my appetite for the races.
I do believe I remember you.
Kill a woman's son and appear at her doorstep? My. I thought witches had better survival skills than that.
Looking for a girl named Molly. Heard she works here.
I fear your information's out of date. Molly no longer works here.
Ah, did she get fired or did she quit voluntarily? I suspect she was terminated.
Baroness fired her.
Quite the contrary. Molly decided she no longer wished to serve.
How odd.
After Arian's demise, Luis's nephew came to pay his respects. Got one glance of Molly and, well, they wed soon after. They now await his inheritance. With the Baroness's son dead, the estate will go to the nephew and Lady Lata, known until recently simply as Molly.
All right, so where'll I find the newly minted Lady Lata?
Our dear little Molly has a new passion, horse racing. To my knowledge, she should be at Countess Vegelbud's villa right now. That's exactly where I'm going. Since you stripped me of Louise's company, perhaps you'd agree to come along.
I didn't strip you of Luisa's company. Is Luisa the person that was just out here and frowning at me because I killed her son? That was like in Witcher 2. That was like 8 years ago. 1,000 years ago. It's distant history. But if you want to be company, sure. You can escort me to the location. I can't believe that woman still holds a grudge. She seemed pretty forgiving the first time I told her that I had killed her son. But I guess time has exacerbated that wound.
Nice place.
I must say, of all the creatures in this region, I find steeds most intriguing. Horses interest you at all, Witcher?
All the same to me. Call each one I ride Roach.
Must say, I'm curious how you manage in the saddle, Witcher.
Mostly just try to stay in it.
What would you say to a little race?
Not what I came here for.
Don't make me beg, Witcher. Tell you what, win, and I shall give you my finest saddle. Made in Nilfgaard proper of beautifully tanned leather.
Alright, fine. Let's race.
Why not? Wouldn't mind seeing if your knowledge of horses translates into riding skills.
Ha! Splendid! In that case, you must choose a mount.
Think I'll take the grey mare.
In that case, I shall try my luck on the Zeracanian Bay. The horses are saddled. Let's begin. Come on, Witcher! Let's see what you're made of!
My horse is out of stamina. Slow down.
Hey-ya!
I adore the speed, the rush of air.
I'm pretty ambivalent about it, honestly.
The Roach I chose put in a nice run.
Exceptional. I've not lost a race in a while. I congratulate you. That is yours.
Appreciate it.
Ah, look. Lady Lata has just arrived.
Who?
The woman formerly known as Molly. There she stands.
Right. Thanks.
I shall be here for a time. Find me if you'd like to ride back to the city together.
I have no idea who you are or your relevance to the plot, but I don't know. Sure, we can ride back together. It's always good to have more friends. Now, Lady Molly. What's up, Molly?
Who do you favor, milady?
Can't decide between the black stallion and the grey mare. Keep going back and forth, back and forth. Sorry, don't believe we've been introduced.
I'm Geralt.
Geralt! That Geralt! The one Dandelion's rescued time and time again.
Yes, that's the one, alright. Yeah, if not for him, who would recount the stories of all the times I was being rescued?
Wouldn't be here if not for Dandelion.
Told me all about your adventures. How he'd ready you for battle with his songs. How he tamed the Kairan by playing his lute.
I meant that literally. Dandelion's why I'm here. Came to ask you about him. Know where he might be?
No. Sadly, I haven't got a clue. We've not seen each other in ages. Ever since I became Lady Latard, it's been nothing but balls, banquets, and other such... congregations. Awful tiring, all this. But... or maybe his sister could help you. Such a nice girl.
Say what? Dandelion has a sister? I wasn't aware of this.
Know where I can find her, Dandelion's sister?
I know. Whenever I asked Dandelion when we'd visit her, he'd grow all quiet and then change the subject.
Any chance you remember your last conversation with Dandelion?
Course. He came to borrow some coin for a barge.
What? Why do you need a barge?
To take me on a romantic cruise of the canals by the light of the moon. Said there'd be strawberries and that wine with the bubbles, and he'd sing me arias. But I've not seen him since.
So, mold, blonde hair, taking a boat to Horville.
Thanks, Molly.
Wait, before you go, I've got a request. Dandelion told me once he'd show me his etchings, but he never did. And I'd so like to see them.
Won't be too hard to convince him. He loves showing off those etchings to anyone he can.
Oh, that's wonderful! Thanks, and good luck to you on your search.
Yes, and good luck to you, being a proper lady. Alright, the final trip down the stairs. Rosa Var Adder.
Hair-brained, all of them.
Okay, well, I have a horse, but... Oh, that person wanted to escort me back to town. Where is he?
And here we are. Thank you for your company.
Likewise. See ya.
Yes, I may very well see you around. Mor Vran Voorhis. Alright, Voorhis. I'll try and keep you in mind, see if you come up again later. Voorhis. But now, Rosa Var Adder. Maybe she's got the final clue that'll point me in the right direction.
One false move and you will regret it.
Oh, this door is locked. Can't get in there.
What do you want?
I'm here to talk to somebody. You gonna pick a fight with me? I'm looking for Rosa Var Adder.
Want to see Rosa Var Adder?
Oh, mate, if you only knew what I want. Miss Rosa don't see just anybody.
I'm Geralt of Rivia, a witcher.
Soon as Miss Rosa turns into a striker, I'm sure her papa will send for you. But she's not showing any symptoms yet, so I venture you're not needed. On your way now.
Okay then. Well, I did not make the decision to announce that I am Geralt of Rivia the Witcher.
And you will regret it.
I might have been able to bluff my way in there as a cook or swordplay instructor, but I guess I'm gonna have to find a different way in there. Preferably without killing these folks, although, I don't know, is that an option? Might be an option. We'll try it peacefully first.
Civilization ends.
Maybe if I scale these cliffs, I might be able to... Yeah, here we go. Might be able to climb up these loose rocks? Yeah, maybe... No, not really. Okay, fine. Maybe there's a different way in there. Let's see. Whoa, whoa. This guy's dead. What's up, dead guy? What are you doing back here? Besides being dead. Love letter.
Interesting.
Very peculiar. My darling Rosa from Gilbert Blythe. Okay, this might be useful.
Who are you? Why are you here? Answer this instant or I'll summon the guards.
Sorry to sneak in, miss. I'm Geralt, a friend of the bard Dandelion.
Geralt of Rivia? The famed witcher of the ballads?
What are you doing here, vagrant? How'd you get in? I let no one in the front, my lady. I swear it on the great sun.
Not a word. I'll handle this. Hold your tongue, sir. This is Frederick Francis de Bergerac, my new swordplay instructor, correct?
That's
Show
me.
him to the training room. I shall join him shortly.
But my lady's a witcher. Said so himself back by the gates.
Captain, do you truly believe Rosa Var Adder would train with random clods calling themselves swordmasters? No. The Var Adders demand the very best. Thus, we've hired a witcher.
Clever.
Take him to the training room. Now.
As you say, miss.
Looks like I could have bluffed my way in here if I claimed to be a swordplay instructor. Well, it's all in the past now.
Won't you realise what you've gotten yourself into?
Yeah.
Miss Rosa's got a downright beastly temper. Shows no mercy once she grips a sword.
Well, I'll try not to get killed here.
Grab a wooden one. Take care not to hurt the little miss, or you'll earn the ambassador's ire.
What, you want me to pick up a third sword? No. That is absurd. You see these swords? 2 swords is the max. You want to pick up a third sword? That is just that's obscene. It makes me want to puke. Okay, fine. You know, you've only got 1 sword now. I've got 3. It seems like it's kind of uneven. I could give you one sword. I'll give you the wooden sword. I'll give the silver and steel sword.
You're my new instructor. Well, well, Papa clearly went out of his way this time. Wood to start with. I must know your worth.
Did you forget that we just talked 5 minutes ago? Well, whatever. Okay.
Ratted, you're quick.
Yes, I am very quick. They don't call me Geralt the Quick for nothing. Now, I'm not going to use my sword on you. No steel, no silver. Probably shouldn't use fire on you either. How about Earden? Shall I trap you with the Earden? I can't use my Witcher spells on her either, it would seem. Parry, parry block, dodge, dodge weave, and... Alright. Okay, enough games.
Why bother with
Ooh.
2 swords when you can barely handle one?
Oh! She is actually very good. Very good with a sword. Doesn't even need a training instructor. She knows what she's doing already.
Damn it!
I'm not done yet. Oh, I guess I'm done now.
Well fought. You're much better than the last one.
I'm not actually your swordplay instructor.
Really? Then who are you? And how on earth did you get in?
Game's kind of having a problem here. Didn't we Okay, I thought the game might have been glitching out, but I guess she's just putting on a show for somebody.
Am I imagining things? Didn't we just have this conversation in the garden?
The garden? Yes, yes. In the garden. So, what was it you said? Why are you here?
Ah, she's got mental problems. Got it. I'm talking about Dandelion. Do you remember him?
Came to ask about your rhetoric tutor, Dandelion.
Rhetoric tutor? Good one. That is why Papa hired him, but not at all what the bard had in mind. He mostly played his lute and sang for us. I believe he thought he was wooing.
Mean he wasn't? But you had some sort of relationship?
If you call him chasing after me a relationship. Even so, there was nothing between us. Seems my sisters had a bit of fun at our expense. But enough chatter. Stand and fight. I demand a rematch.
Okay. This is weird. Do you have a twin sister? She is getting very low on health right now. I'm kind of hoping she surrenders before I kill her with a wooden sword. I feel like it's very possible if I... Yeah, thank you.
If you're not an instructor, you should certainly be one. Fancy giving me a few private lessons?
Might be able to do that, sure.
Can't rightly refuse a request from a lady.
What are you two lovebirds whispering about?
I knew it.
You asked about my relationship with Dandelion? Well, here's the mix-up's mastermind. Edna var Atra, the greatest mischief maker north or south of the Yaruga.
Hang on. So it was you in the garden?
Of course it was me. Why, did Rosa try to play you for a fool?
Don't be mad. We've done this since we were children. People have always mistaken us for one another.
I'm totally okay with this. I really don't care. I just want information on where Dandelion is. Did he have trouble keeping you straight?
Take it Dandelion did too.
On occasion, yes. But then Rosa would quickly set him straight.
If you'd shut your catty mouth for a moment, dear little sister, I could explain. Edna sent Dandelion some love letters. She signed my name. Conceited as he is, naturally he fell for it. I was left to repel the aging bard's advances.
Rosa, I had the best of intentions, you know that.
I felt you needed help taking the first step.
You blushed every time he sang a ballad.
He'll next sing at your funeral if you don't stop it right now.
I could... What? Time left to decide? Easy, ladies.
Calm down, ladies. No poet's worth two sisters nipping at each other's throats.
Especially not this one.
Listen, I just want to know one thing. Either of you seen Dandelion lately?
Edna might have. I certainly have not.
My dear sister, I would never spend time alone with a man for whom you burn with a secret passion.
Burn with passion? For one who incessantly praises another woman's talents? Afraid I've more sense than that.
Another woman's talents? Whose talents did he praise? Is it a blonde-haired woman?
Who'd Dandelion sing about? Know anything about her?
I believe she's a poetess, or trabaritz. Very skilled and exceptionally talented, of course.
This woman. Not a local, right?
I seem to remember him praising her melodious Kaviri accent. Makes sense. He referred to her as Kalonetta a few times. Bizarre names are common in Kavir.
Gotta ask Zoltan about this Kalonetta.
Kalonetta, Kavir, Horville, blonde poetess. I think I've gotten a lot of information.
Dandelion act any different lately? Notice anything strange?
Strange? Not really. It's no use, Geralt. She's so enamored she'd hardly notice if he turned into a werewolf. Edna, what? You needn't pretend he followed convention. Remember when he took us to the cemetery?
Rhetoric lessons in a cemetery. Unusual even for Dandelion.
We set out to visit the graves of celebrated Oxenford professors. He ended up quizzing us about Margrave Henkel.
Who?
Eccentric old coot. Died recently. He'd apparently been an important and generous patron of the arts as a young man.
Okay.
Well, can I expect any more lessons in future?
You're certainly a lot more palatable to my tastes than your stuck-up sister. Where and when would you like me to help you train?
Awfully convincing, miss. Wonder where you learned it. Name the time and place.
House here, tomorrow. Same time as today.
See you then.
See you, Master Witcher.
Okay. I suspected this might have been the case, but it sounds like this encounter might not be entirely about swords play. We're gonna learn the thrusting technique next time. I'll have to remember to come back here in about 24 hours and give Rosa some fencing lessons. That could be an interesting quest. It might just be a brief tryst encounter, but aside from that, it might actually be an interesting bit of quest. I guess we're gonna head back to Zoltan now.
Haven't even drunk her water. Naughty bird. Now repeat. Savoury crackers.
Sup, Zoltan? Talking to owls, I see. Nothing strange about that.
You met Poppy? Sure to start talking any day now.
That's an owl, Zoltan. It's an owl and not a parrot.
Zoltan, venture to say a mage would have trouble turning that owl into a parrot.
Sure you know me that well? Mark my words, she'll be playing Gwent with us in no time. But we were to talk about Dandelion. So, how'd you do? Learn much?
Women on my list hadn't seen Dandelion in a while. All claimed he had been acting strange. Also mentioned he'd been seeing someone else. Thing is, Mystery Woman wasn't on my list.
What's she supposedly like, this lass?
Blonde, from Kovir. A Trobaritz, apparently, named Kalonetta or something like that.
That makes it clear as crystal. It's Priscilla. Aye. Must be her.
I have no idea who that is.
Who's this Priscilla?
A Trobaritz, like you said. Quite popular of late. Picture Dandelion with a pair of tits and you've got the general idea.
Interesting image. So how'd Dandelion handle meeting his female double?
I think he fell in love.
That sounds like the kind of thing a narcissist would do.
What can I say? Could be he finally met his match.
She's his match, all right. Maybe more. The laddie's head's on fire. Lassie's got him whirling.
All right. Guess we gotta talk to her.
Priscilla works for the Mummers troupe. Reynard and the Foxen. Whenever they're in town, she performs nightly at the Kingfisher.
Is that another whorehouse?
Mean we've been sentenced to an evening of poetry?
Must you always? This'll be true poetry, Geralt. You'll see.
Now that we have the information, we finally got our suspect. Somebody named Priscilla. I have no idea who that could possibly be. Dandelion with tits, you say? That's odd. But at least we know where he could possibly be. It's definitely something we need to follow up on. So next time, we'll try and find Dandelion. We'll continue this quest to try and find Dandelion. I guess we don't have much of a choice. It seems to be plot critical. But I'm interested to find Dandelion's doppelganger, his female doppelganger. So that's what we'll do next time. We'll go meet Priscilla. Until then, my name is Mike, and this has been The Witcher 3. Thank you for joining me.